The South African Municipal Workers Union has formally rejected a wage proposal put together by a facilitator. It's the largest union in the local government sector, and this proposal was presented to SAMWU, the Independent Municipal and Allied Trade Workers Union, and the SA Local Government Association, or PSALGA. Parties have been failing to reach agreements during these wage talks, and now it looks like there's going to be an escalation as far as that's concerned. Let's get more information on what this escalation is. SAMWU Deputy General Secretary, Mr. Dumasani, joining us this morning. Mr. Dumasani Magagula. Mr. Magagula, good morning. So wage talks aren't working. Clearly the sides aren't hearing each other. What's the next step?
Good morning, Gareth and your viewers. Correctly put, about 3 weeks ago, we received the facilitator's proposal, which we then took to our members to consider. And 2 days ago, we had a special NEC to collate the mandate from members. And our members have rejected the facilitator's proposal in its totality, which therefore means that we are nearing a declaration of a dispute, which may lead to a strike or an interest arbitration. But we're also running a ballot side by side, and we are now 40% into membership, and most of the results that are coming out are pointing towards a strike.
What does that look like when a union the size of yours goes on strike, especially at the local government level? What does it look like for people watching at home?
Well, it will be very unfortunate, especially in our country at this particular time, to have a union in a public sector. It's local government, but we're offering essential service. And I don't think that it would be the best choice currently, which is why we were doing our best at the negotiations for the last 3 months to make sure that we do get an agreement. Unfortunately, SALGA has not come out to the table. They have not reciprocated even when we revised our demand. They still stuck to the 2.8%. The facilitator has come in with a 4% offer, but the 4% offer in realistic terms in the local government sector means that the lowest paid will go away with an increase less than 400 rands in a time like this, in a very difficult time in our country, which is totally not going to be acceptable. And the facilitator's proposal also did not address our pursuance toward closing the wage gap in the local government sector. And as a result, it has been rejected. Of course, we will still go back one more round to see if there's any improvement, but definitely we are very close to declaring a dispute.
If we get to a point where a dispute is declared, General Secretary, does your revised offer of 4% fall away and you're going to go back to the original demand? Or even if you go as far as a dispute and then strike action, will you hold steady at wanting 4%? Or once that stage where you reach a strike has been achieved, is it gloves off and you want everything you can get?
Our revised demand is not 4%. It's a 2,500 rands across the board increase. The facilitator is offered a 4%. Now, at the rejection of the facilitator's proposal, it means that we may have to go back to the original demand. But in the interest of negotiation, of course, we go with an open mind to the table. But our members have had enough of this situation. Our members are really angry that the bargaining, that the SALGA has not moved, even though we made significant moves towards reaching a resolution in these negotiations. But of course, we know what is happening in the country currently, and we believe that there isn't a single person that would want to see municipal workers going on a strike, but municipal workers, in the interest of improving service delivery, have called for a reasonable increase. They have called for a change in the way that municipalities are run. Municipal workers have called for an improvement of service delivery. but SALGA has not reciprocated in terms of the fallback position that we had put on the table.
All right, well, we wait to see if perhaps we can get everyone back to the table again and see if we can restart these talks. If not, as we hear from General Secretary Dumisani Magagula from SAMWU, that the Deputy General Secretary, that they're going to be potentially going on strike as well if they don't get back to the negotiating table and get what they want away from SALGA.